So investigators are on the scene of a small plane crash in Akron, Ohio, where 9 people are believed to have lost their lives. The plane crashed into an apartment building. It happened last night. It burst into flames. Mike Tobin is live from our Chicago bureau with the latest. So what do we know, Mike, about what happened here?
Well, Martha, investigators have yet to release the identities of the people on board that aircraft that crashed on approach to the Akron airport. But we do know that there were 2 crew members on board and 7 passengers. It was a twin-engine private jet. Now, investigators have not said if the plane crashed because it hit power lines or if it hit power lines because of another problem, but state police have made it very clear that the plane clipped the lines just before it crashed into an apartment building. Thankfully, that apartment building was empty. The wreckage then skipped up a hill and set a house on fire. The house also empty.
I just saw an explosion. I didn't see a plane. I just thought the building blew up. That the whole middle building's just on fire. Smoke everywhere. We're knocking on doors. Get out, get out.
It was pretty bad. I mean, things were still exploding when we got down there, and power lines down all over the place. Smoke coming off of them.
Now, the plane had taken off from Dayton, Ohio, and was just 2 miles from the Akron-Fulton airport when it crashed on descent. The plane is owned by a company called Execuflight, and the CEO of that company said it was a perfectly maintained aircraft. He is at a loss for words. Martha?
What an awful situation. Is there? I know you said we haven't named the people, but do we know anything else about who might have been on that plane? Any details at all?
Well, a woman who says that she is the surviving sister of a woman who was on board that aircraft spoke to our Fox affiliate out of Cleveland and said this was a group of real estate developers out of Boca Raton, Florida, and they were scouting around for properties in Ohio, and that's why they were using the private jet. We are expecting an update from investigators, and that should be noon Eastern time, Martha.
Tragic. Mike, thank you.
Saw this clip earlier today of this woman who was on Snapchat, one of the social media sites, where she's recording something and she hears this explosion, and you can see the ball of flames reflect on her skin.
And
wow.
shock on her face. It's a terrible story.